Today I'm going to show you how to plant a hydrangea in one of our Ergo Quadro raised beds. Firstly, we need to build our Ergo Quadro raised bed. Now they are super easy to put together and don't even require any tools. It will come all flat packed with these panels and then the pins which just slot in to the corners. So let's get started. So you just need to slot together the corners like this, and you will see that they are in alignment when it's a perfect circle, and then you can just slot one of the pins in and just push it through to the bottom, and then do that all the way around. Now I've chosen a raised bed to plant the hydrangea in, as it means that you can control the type of soil more easily, as hydrangeas prefer an ericaceous soil which has a more acidic pH. One of the benefits of our Ergo Quadro raised bed is its modular design. So you can simply buy as many layers as you require, and then you can build them up on top of each other until you get the height that you want for your raised bed. Now that you've built your raised bed, it's time to choose a location to plant your hydrangea. Now hydrangeas prefer a slightly shady, less sunny area, so that's why we have chosen this spot over here, which should fit our raised bed perfectly. Now that your raised bed is in position, it's time to fill it with compost. So I have chosen an ericaceous compost here, which has a lower pH, which makes it more acidic, which hydrangeas prefer. Now to fill the small Ergo Quadro raised bed, you will need 100 litres of compost. So for this one here, which we have built with 2 layers, it will take 200 litres of compost. Even though hydrangeas generally prefer a more acidic soil, you can actually manipulate the colour of the flowers for some types of hydrangeas. So by creating a more acidic soil by adding garden sulphur, you can create more purple blue blooms, or if you make the soil more alkaline by adding garden lime, you will actually make the flowers more pink or red in colour. With your raised bed all full of soil, it's time to get your hydrangea planted. The great thing about our raised beds is they are ergonomically designed, so you don't need to bend over and you can just kneel at perfect height to plant your plants in. To give your hydrangea lots of ample room so it can grow, then plant it right in the centre of your raised bed. To check that your hole is big enough, simply just pop it in while it's still in the pot, and then you can kind of measure how much deeper you need to go so to ensure that it fits in nicely. So I just need to dig out a little bit more here, and then we're good to pop it in. Now that the hole is big enough, you can just simply pop in your hydrangea and just then fill it back in with the soil. And as well, by planting it in a raised bed, you have a lot more control over the soil quality, which ultimately means you'll have less weeding to do. Once your hydrangea is all planted up, it's time to give it a good drink of water. Now rainwater is best for maintaining the pH levels of your soil, as it doesn't include all the additional chemicals that you find in tap water. You want to water hydrangeas regularly, especially as their roots are getting established, as they prefer a moist soil and they can wilt pretty quickly once it gets hot, so make sure you pay close attention to them during those warmer summer months. And there you have it, that is how to plant a hydrangea in one of our Ergo Quadro raised beds. Now the Ergo Quadro raised bed is made from 100% recycled plastic, which means it's super easy to maintain because it's really durable. It doesn't require that kind of maintenance that comes with a wooden raised bed, for example. So you can just leave it there and enjoy your hydrangea in your garden. Now, if you have any questions about how to grow hydrangeas or the care, or if you have any suggestions for other videos that you may find useful, then just let us know in the comments and we will be sure to get in touch.